This is my review of Bleach Chapter 33. There's an opening over like some black shit with some text again, like the thing about connecting the sky and earth for rain and hearts and shit. And this one says, blue skies big enough to crush us like our spines. I don't know what that means. I guess that if there's a weight big enough, then it's going to be placed on your back and you're going to have to carry it, something like that. I don't know. But we open Ichigo and his friends being reprimanded by a teacher about being on the fucking Dunkanonji show. The cover page for the chapter is of everyone with like a letter by them. The only one that was creative was like Mizuero was like had fucking headphones on, and there was a little A on his headphones. The rest of them were just like placed in front of the character or on the character, but weren't like a part of them. And then Ichigo was like running. Then they get back and the teacher's still reprimanding Ichigo. Tatsuki questions why her and Orihime are there, because they didn't actually do anything, and he says that the fact they were there and didn't do anything is why they're there, because they could have stopped Ichigo. So essentially it's due just to association. And then Rukia begins apologizing for being too weak to stop Ichigo and begins crying and basically saying like, you know, he's just too much for me to control, and he brings me down to his level. And she basically was selling him out and shit. But during this, the teacher tries to tend to her and make her feel better, and then Ichigo and his friends jump out a window and run away. And then he threatens to suspend all of them as they're running away, and then he turns around and Rukia's also gone. The teacher begins yelling at one of the other faculty that were there. Asking her why she didn't do anything, and she basically just says, well, all they did was be on TV. And he kind of turns the principal and wants the principal to say something, but he's just, you know, looking at Ichigo being on TV and saying, oh, this is good for our school. And then we come back and Ichigo, everyone's thanking Rukia for letting them escape, and then Ichigo says, no, she was really just selling me out to save herself. And then she says, oh, well, no, that was just an act. And she's kind of teasing him. And then Tatsuki kind of laments not taking advantage of being on TV. If she was going to get in trouble anyway, she should have at least done something to get some exposure. Ichigo's glad that no one realized he was shouting for Rukia when he was screaming, because that could have started some rumors and stuff. Orihime kind of looks sad. She's like looking at Ichigo and Rukia, and she's like sad, so I guess she thinks that they're doing something, I don't know. Doesn't say anything, and then we have like narration like thinking about all of that just happened on TV, it would change our lives forever, or something like that. It's about that what happened is going to affect them. I guess that's supposed to be Ichigo thinking, but they start out with Orihime, so it seems like it's Orihime thinking it. And then we cut and we see it's Kurosaki Clinic, and there's a dude getting out of a car, but it's a silhouette, we don't know who it is. Ichigo answers the door, and it's Dunkanonji. Ichigo immediately locks the door, and Dunkanonji tries to get in. He says he wants Ichigo to take a drive with him. But Ichigo tells him that he doesn't want him there, and he's bringing attention to him and stuff, being dressed up in the way he is. And Dunkanonji says that it's the most common type of clothing he could find. And then Rukia shows up, and he basically bought her, I can't remember what they were, sweet buns or something. And for that, she told him where Ichigo lived. They continue arguing. Yuzu hears the arguing. She comes out, and then she sees Dunkanonji. She rushes down the door and greets Dunkanonji, and then the soul pager goes off. And then Ichigo switches over to being a Shinigami off screen, I guess, because immediately she's running with, or he's running with Rukia, and then Karin looks out the window and sees them running together. Ichigo's glad that Hollow appeared, and then they pass Uryu. And he looks at Ichigo, and then Don Kanonji and Ishin are admiring each other's outfits in the little corner thing. This is basically just a middling chapter getting us from one story thing to another. I want to call them arcs. But I don't really know what to refer to them as. But it was an alright chapter. It was somewhat funny. On to the next one.